We are back for episode 22 of Chicago by Night. In our last episode, we visited the church of, Set, or the ministry, Church of the Ministry, and there were a couple of things that happened, mostly people participating um, in what they are all about. They are in some sort of celebration currently, and it seemed like the people from this area participate in whatever they are doing with with a lot of comfort, a lot of consent. But that's not what this party was here for initially. The intention was to follow Thea's trail, and hopefully um, Zerum gets to find out more about what has happened to Thea. And uh, apparently Marcel is also here. Um, we also met, Alok. Well, saw Alok. And, he welcomed you quite easily, really. But we also got to see last session the presence abilities of our corridor in action. At the end of this session, Zero was notified that um, Marcel is already ready to see her. So, okay, wala tayong soundboard currently. I am playing music on my end just so it gets heard sa recording, but unfortunately, for some reason, soundpad isn't allowing me to broadcast the sound. Which one would you guys like to um, resolve first? John's indulgence or the scene between Zerum and Marcel?
I think Zerum and Marcel should go
Shall
first.
we do
That's more
Jan
important.
first?
No,
Jan?
Zerum.
Naglabas tayong forum. Charot.
Flip a coin.
Flip a coin. Or roll up. Pinakamataas magde-decide. Roll a d10.
With
Ay, ito muna yun.
Oh,
Ah.
gawin yung exclamation point d10. Or yung slash d10 sana. Okay, so Zero, ikaw
Shit.
magde-decide.
Jan.
Alright. So siguro before that, kasi that before we cut to John, when Alok tells Zero that Marcel is ready to see you, um, what does Zero do? Do you do anything, or do you just follow Alok wherever Marcel is?
Is he like just asking for me or like ako lang?
It seems like uh, well, if you ask Alok, Alok will tell you that Marcel, you are the ones who have business with Marcel, and Marcel is
Okay.
ready to see you.
I can't have my emotional support vent. Yeah, Zero will just look at Dylan and Yusuf dancing, and she nods and follows Alok.
Okay. And yeah, Alok leads the way, but it didn't really um, lead you to where you're supposed to go fully. Just tells you direction, it should be easy. And he leaves you to find your own way to the room. And uh, he comes back out, and the dancing and the performance um, by the others are already done. And Alok uh, puts his uh, puts his hand on John's shoulder, and parang nung papunta nung katatapos lang ng performance ni Banzai, Banzai sees John whispering something to Alok. Whispering in the sense na yung pag malakas yung music na parang medyo malapit. Parang saying something to Alok. And then, yeah, Alok puts his hand on John's shoulder, says a few words to him, and it seems like he's about to go with Alok. Right now, the rest of you are still on the stage.
Do I see this? Do I see Alok like trying to take John away?
Yes, and John is followed.
Banzai watches very confused, and she does want to follow. Does the others let me follow John?
Sorry, what's the question?
Do the others let me follow John?
Dylan doesn't care. Yeah.
Yusuf?
I follow John. I follow you, follow John.
Follow you, follow John, following Alok.
It's just one chain of followers.
Okay. Alok leads you guys to a part of the church where there's a door leading to outside and going to another structure, another building, which is a similar bungalow type building, but a little smaller. And when you enter, it has stairs going down, and the lights here are a bit dim, but still enough to see. Still enough to see. It's dim. There's not much light sources except for what you are, where the thing is happening. And while Alok does notice that you guys are following John, doesn't seem like he cares. He lets you guys follow. You go down to a basement, where there seems to be a couple of individuals were strapped on what looks like parang stretchers of some sort. Like 3 people on stretchers, but they're tied to it with leather belts. The brown ones. The brown ones that look weathered, na parang naarawan. It doesn't seem like this is anything until of course Alok stops on his tracks, looks at John and looks at the rest of you, and he says, "Well, your tools are on the drawer." Points at the drawer next to these individuals. John goes into the drawers, pulls out what's to be rolled piece of like a roll of different sharp objects, and lays it on the table.
Oh shit,
And
torture.
you see that Alok is by the on the side of the 2 people who are on straps. There are also straps on their eyes, and Alok says, "Don't worry. These people who want this more than ever, no one has been touching them for a while. And you might be the one who will make sure that they experience what they want to experience." Ain't that right? Talking to the people, and the people on the steps are nodding. And Alok goes to the side and gestures to John to go ahead. And the next scene that you will see is John using different equipment, seemingly hurting these people.
I leave.
Banzai
Roll-
doesn't leave.
Roll a willpower check for me.
Both of us?
No. Yusuf.
Oh! Oh! I think I know what this is.
Uh,
Oh!
Ano niya to? Conviction niya to eh. Diba?
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like torture and kid slavery.
Yusuf. A sudden burst of heat goes through your entire body, going up to your head. And suddenly you find yourself losing control.
Ah, shit.
So at this point, Mercy, you don't have control of yourself.
Let the beast drop.
Yusuf, Yusuf moves fast, and before John is able to continue, with what he's doing, Yusuf is now behind him so quickly, and grabs John by the neck and pushes him pushes him to the wall, the tiles. Alok doesn't seem to be phased by what is happening, just observing. He does seem like he's surprised that this is suddenly the scene. It doesn't seem like he knows that this is where it's supposed to lead. But he observes the tiles behind John cracks with the amount of force that Yusuf pushes him in. It now it looks like John has let go of the sharp object that he's manipulating a while ago, and he's now he's trying to draw his gun, but um, it seems like he cannot.
Seeing this, Banzai screams, "No! Let him go!"
You sicken me.
And Banzai, like, Banzai is useless in a fight, but that doesn't stop her from rushing forward to try and grab Yusuf's arm and try to pull him away from John. And she's just shouting, "Let him go! Let him go! Stop!"
You see, you see that you see Yusuf's eyes. You see an anger in his eyes. You see the color of his eyes turn a little bit yellowish. Um, he looks at you uh, with his fangs bared. Uh, Roll me athletics and dexterity, please.
Sino?
Si Banzai.
I'm gonna blood surge this. How do I blood it? There we go.
You think hurting his people defenseless is fun, huh? Let me show you how defenseless you are.
They consented. They were willing.
I'm not in control.
Yeah, I know. I'm reacting in character. I'm reacting in character.
You see that Yusuf tries to hit you, tries to swipe his arm to put you away from him. But you're able to to evade. And
Get out of here, Banzai. This man needs to learn his lesson.
There is no lesson. Let him go or else.
If he wants to hurt people, I will let him feel what they feel.
you see blood trickling down at the back of John.
Uh, um, can I use entrancement on Yusuf? Is that possible in this state? Can I try?
That is possible.
I can only blood surge once, right? Shit.
Yes.
Okay.
Once per scene, yep.
Right.
Kaya mo yan. Doesn't
Possible
have
bestial
willpower, so kaya mo yan.
flavor.
Oo nga, wala na nga pala ang willpower, naubos na dahil dun sa dance-off.
It's possible bestial failure. What does that mean?
Let's see. Let's see what it means.
yeah.
Okay. I'll roll for Yusuf.
This is a great start to the session.
Last night nyo lang ba?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
You see that for a while, it seemed like her powers went through.
Oh,
But
no.
but he is able to still keep his wits on him as Yusuf growls in anger and throws John to the other side of the room, hitting another wall.
How would you like that, John? Huh?
I
You wanna
I
hurt
I,
people, huh?
I rush to John's side. I don't care about Yusuf right now. And Banzai is just crying, John, oh no, how do I help, John? And
You see
it's
that
obvious that she's panicking.
you see that um John is severely bleeding. Uh, yeah, John is trying to catch his consciousness, keep himself awake, but cannot respond except for groaning from pain. And at this point, Yusuf grabs one of the knives and
Oh, shit!
cuts the straps
Akala ko
from
nasaksakan
the
ko.
people that are currently tied down with a quick sweep with his hand, cuts them out. The people not being able to move from a while ago, they slip from the stretcher onto the floor. Na parang they're just learning how to walk. But they are also wondering what happened. You see that Alok
Go.
goes to the mortals, and Yusuf quickly um, lets go of the knife. You hear a clang on the floor with blood staining a little bit of the tiles beneath it, and Yusuf runs out of the basement.
Um,
Like a shadow in the
Banzai
wind.
Banzai is on her knees next to John. She's literally crying like, "Oh, if you wanted to hurt someone, you could have hurt me. I would have let you hurt me." And she looks at Alok like, is there something we can do? Cause Banzai doesn't know. She's a fledgling. She doesn't know if like vampires can like help a ghoul. Wait, please.
You see that Alok is tying another set of straps on the eyes of the people, likely because they're mortals. They're not supposed to see um, much of what is happening, rather than less explanation uh, in the long run. So, uh, Alok uh, stands up and um, he asks you, "What do you want us to do? What's your priority at the moment?"
Please, save John. I don't care what it takes. I'll pay any price. Please save John.
He gives a nod, like he understood uh, what you wanted. Uh, he picks up John with this Yeah, he just picks up John, puts John on a stretcher, and he moves to one of the drawers, and you see that there are medical supplies there. And he tells you, you can go back up. I'll see what I can do here.
No, I'm not. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving him. I'm staying right here.
So he asks you, I thought he was your priority.
Banzai.
He's now, parang using na meron siyang yung needle for stitching up a wound, and he's trying to say this all to you while putting the thread into the needle.
Banzai looks very conflicted, but eventually, seeing John still suffering, goes, Fine. Fine, but if he dies, you'll regret it.
Oh, use.
He,
Alok.
he just gestures to the place where you guys came from, the stairs.
And I go up the stairs, but I don't stray far from it. I'm just like
upstairs.
no, not even upstairs, just in the middle of the stairs. And Banzai sits there and starts sobbing, crying, whatever a vampire is able to do.
You do
blood.
realize when you're crying blood right now. You see blood instead of tears trickling down your face. Just gonna check Alex's stats. Maybe he can seduce the wound. Sorry.
No, John.
That is the one.
Yusuf, this is your fault. Why did you follow? This is your fault, Yusuf.
I'm
Yo,
trying
umiyak si
to.
Baku.
I'm disowning you. I'm disowning you, Yusuf.
I was trying to protect you both. But I
Wait,
did the opposite.
bumalik na ba sa utak si Yusuf sa kanya, or hindi pa rin, feral pa rin?
By this time, Yusuf, you find yourself
I
on the
go out.
streets. You find yourself on the streets near the vehicle.
I
Stay out!
I punch some wall. A pillar.
The thing is though, you don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened.
You don't know what why you're there, but I mean this has happened before. You have an idea that you probably have lost your senses once again, but you're not sure what impact it did.
No. Not again. Not again. And I punch some pillar wall, ground,
And once the road,
and I go to my car and drive to a river bank to calm myself
He's gonna
down.
drown himself. He's gonna drown himself.
Oh, naman si Yusuf.
Yusuf, what about John?
Gagawa muna ako ng music video sa river bank.
ano,
All this time while Yusuf is driving away and Alok is dealing with John, Banzai is just crying on the stairs this whole time, just full on sobbing, like whole body shaking and all that.
Too late to apologize. It's too late.
parang ano, ah, yung ano, Too Little Too Late ni Jojo, ng music video. Alright, we cut from there and we'll go to the woman of the hour.
Aray ko.
I'm in Zerum. I'm in.
Let's just check something.
Okay.
Okay, so you eventually find the room. As ano, the other rooms, parang ano eh, yung rooms na, yung hallway na dinaan mo, very, you can tell that this is once a place where religious people probably have lived, probably the leaders of this, whatever religion this is, of the Mormon church. But eventually, some of the servants that are here just pointed the way and showed you where you're supposed to go. The door was open for you, and you see a dimly lit room. The lighting is a little bit orange red from the light bulbs of what looks like a mini chandelier in this crowded room. Crowded, but it still works as a room. And you see there's a desk here with a name of someone who used to lead the Mormon church. And you see that Marcel is just sitting down. You see that he is listening to music, and there seems to be a glass of alcohol. You're not sure what kind of alcohol that is, but there's a glass of alcohol. Parang just 1/4 of the glass is filled with it, but parang sinindihan siya. So there's the smell of alcohol in the air. And Marcel adjusts the volume of the music as the doors behind you are closed by his servants. And then he looks at you while he's sitting down.
Hello,
Mm-hmm.
guys? Okay.
Yes.
I'm on the room na.
Wait, diba, ano ka, medyo muffled.
I'm on the room na. Right?
Hello, hello. Medyo distant.
Oh no. No. Alice. Alice.
ayusin mo muna yan. Oh,
Hello. Miss
try
you.
ulit. Medyo ano pa, distorted pa ng konti.
Shit.
Yung shit hindi distorted. Maybe you just have to keep cursing. Charot. Okay, nice.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Distorted din ba sa inyo or sa akin?
Yes, we started that.
I need to get a better mic.
Ayun, actually okay.
Guys.
Ayun, okay. Yan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys. Oh, sorry. I have another USB. Kala ko sa mic ko, hindi pala.
Yeah, baka yung USB niya, baka yung pagkakakon.
Yeah. I'm already inside the room, right?
Yeah.
And Marcel didn't say shit.
What?
Marcel didn't say anything and just like
No,
Ganon.
it seems like he's waiting for you to say something.
like no, yung speaker. Tapos tingnan mo lang ako. Isa na.
Wait,
Ano
wait.
lang, zero.
Okay, can you adjust ulit yung sa connection ng mic mo?
Hello? Hi? Miss
Okay,
Lynn?
try ulit.
Shit.
Yeah.
Am I clear? Maybe I need to better mic.
Sige, try nga natin. Can you try speaking?
Hello.
Hello?
Sige. Can you try speaking now let as Zerum?
Zerum takes a deep breath and like
Mhm.
looks at Marcel. Good evening, Marcel.
He says, "Sit, Sherry."
I don't know what that means, but yes, I will.
gestures. He just gestures towards the chair.
Yeah, I'll sit in the chair.
You took your time coming to me.
Well, I'm a very patient person. You told me that, and you told me you'd call me.
And so I did. I
Oh.
did tell you that. I would.
When?
I would, but to be honest, I do not know if I even wanted to.
Ah,
Because for what?
because well, there isn't really a reason. I can understand that in your perspective. I
Because you
put
nearly got her killed.
yes.
She opened her home to you, fed you, protected you, and because you trusted the wrong creature, now she sleeps beneath the earth. And there's just silence, and Marcel looks at you for a moment. She's alive, if that comforts you.
Oh, Zero was like while Marcel was kind of like talking down on her, like Zero just started darting over her eyes on the ground, and then when Marcel says that she's alive, she kind of like looks back up. Well, yeah, that does comfort me, at least. I know even if I ask, I know even if I ask that, if I ask if I want to see, if I can see Thea, you wouldn't say yes. So,
Yes, there it is. You know, I spent 2 months deciding whether I hated you. The funny thing is, I don't. You are young, frightened, desperate to believe in people, and that is not evil. But someone still paid the price. He uh, takes a bell on his drawer and rings it, lifts it up with his hand, rings it, and you see from a side of the room na hindi mo masyadong kita, there seems to be a door there that opened, and someone in blindfolds um, parang is brought there by his people, and is made to sit down at the back of Marcel, but still in the middle of that, middle of the carpet on the back of the room. We caught one of them after the incident. One of the little rats sniffing around her estate afterward. Perhaps a scavenger, perhaps a spy, or perhaps simply unlucky. He takes, he walks slowly towards you.
Zerum
He
just looks at him.
says, I am not opposed to seeing her. She values you as much as she values me. But he takes your hand and puts a small pistol on it. One life for another.
Oh,
He tries to walk back to the back of the room, parang walking back and forth behind this person. Um,
si Jan.
this person who looks like he is panicking. He is hearing this. So he knows um what might happen. Marcel continues calmly.
Oh,
You
I think
kill
this is
him,
John.
you kill him cleanly, deliberately, not because you are angry, not because I commanded, but because actions must have weight. Otherwise, people you care about like Thea end up buried while everyone else apologizes. To
Diyan
do
yan, si Jan.
this, you may see her.
Ala, first kill mo, Alice. Your first kill.
This wouldn't really be first kill, but
He pulls, parang ano, he examines the person. You see that he, pulls out a wallet. He says, "We do not even know who this person is, but he is, according to him, looking for one of their own who was last seen in Thea's estate." And you remember that person that Dylan killed and tortured.
I know that.
Napatay na ni Dylan yun. Ba't buhay pa?
No. This person seemed to be looking for that person.
Ah! Di pa natin na-solve yun, no? Kung saan galing yan.
Okay.
O, na-solve naman natin yan kung saan galing yung mga yan.
No.
Hindi pa.
Marcel tells you, this is only necessary if you want to see Thea again.
Zerum
mean,
looks
yeah.
down at the gun.
Hmm?
I do not give cruel deaths. Marcel, you know this.
You think it is not cruel? What happened to Thea?
Oh,
This is the time for you. This is the time for you to take back what was lost. It's time for you to win this time.
Oh God,
That's
no,
right
no,
there.
not the win, not the win.
This is time for you to grow up.
This is time.
Zerum stands up. Have you at least talked to him?
It doesn't matter. Whatever he
Goddamn.
says, whatever he says, doesn't change whether you are going to see Thea or not.
Wait lang. Never mind. Okay. Zerum
Do it.
takes a
Do
deep
it.
breath.
Demonyo ka.
Yusuf is not the only ones going to have a music video.
Oh no.
I don't remember last session.
Na-depressed ba tayo lahat sa session na to?
Oh, I'm still cool.
This is the gun on the desk and she takes out the gun on her thigh and then presses the nozzle against the guy's head before shooting.
Oh shit!
Shoots.
She Zero shoots, but using her own gun.
Yes. Yes.
Ano pangalan ng gun mo?
I think it
William's
was
gun.
no, it was midnight showers, cause you know, midnight showers, and then yung gun nila, I forgot the name.
Midnight Parade.
Yeah,
Pwedeng midnight parade. Tama.
Midnight shower na sa'yo.
Oh.
And you shoot to the head. Blood
And-
paints the room, the back of the room.
Nice.
Naninigilan yun.
And this person, whoever this is no more. Marcel nods and
What is that?
holds out his hand, parang ano, asking for the gun back.
Baril daw ni Zerum yun, di ba?
I like gesture to the gun on the desk.
Hmm?
I know Zero gestures to the gun on the desk, like the one Marcel gave is on the desk,
He
or like to the
he just looks at you, doesn't put his hand down.
Ay, kukunin yung baril. Sa
Once-
midnight shower.
Wants you to give him that gun. Not yung gun mo, but yung gun na binigay niya sa'yo.
might as well be a Benjamin. Might as well be a Benjamin.
Do you give it back to him?
Barili mo siya.
Yeah, I do, yeah, sure. Let's
Lagyan mo rin siya ng steak.
well. Father, after a while of like just staring, yeah, she'll give it back.
Okay. Hold on.
Ako. Sabi ni Marcel, it's just a prank to kill that innocent man. It was John's brother.
The fuck? Don't drag John into this. You monster. Yusuf, shut the joking.
But he likes Yusuf na.
Marcel says you will be able to see her tomorrow night. She will finally come back to her mansion.
Uy, may mansyon.
But one last thing. You may see her, and afterward, you are free.
Oh!
Hoy,
You're
hindi
not-
ka na ward.
No, hindi ka na ward.
Hindi ka na timid. Hindi ka na ano.
No more ministry supervision.
Oh shit.
No debts, no leash. You have been under our roof since arriving in the Camarilla. But after tonight, your choices have become your own again. And
Ouch.
that should frighten you much more than me.
Wala ka ng family. Ay, wala ka ng clan. Clanless
If you,
ka na.
if you refuse, I will still release you. I'm not interested in keeping unwilling strays. You may go.
And
Oh,
like
shit.
Zero chuckles at this. Just as I expected from you. Thank you, Marcel.
Shoot him, shoot him.
I'll see you sometime.
him up.
And she like speed walk out of the room. And then once she's out of the room, she runs out. She runs out.
Uh, the weight
You're not.
of what happened in that room almost wants to crush you as you speed out of the
Ugh.
hallway. I'm going to give you stains in your humanity.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Where the hell is the stain?
Stain.
As this,
You just killed an innocent, defenseless man.
Yeah.
Wait lang yun.
If I could find where my humanity is,
Tapos clanless ka pa, no?
yes.
Bagay na bagay kayo ni Charlie na. Pareho kayo yung clan. Katie.
where do I find my humanity again?
Okay na, nilagyan ko na.
Where is it though?
It's in the blood symbol.
Ah.
Ouch. Ugh,
Ouch.
stain. Ugh.
Also,
Humanity
I
found. Let's
forgot,
go.
since Banzai failed pala yung ano kanina, yung entrancement roll, I'm gonna give you a point of hunger. So, hunger 3 ka na.
Lahat tayo. This is the house of indulgence. We're being.
You're having a bad time. I
Having
thought
a
it was
bad
gonna be
time.
fun. I thought it was gonna be fun.
It was fun in the first in the
First few
episode,
hours.
first few hours, and then shit hit the fan.
You mean, do you mean it hit the fun? Shit hit the fun.
Yun yung fun
Anyway.
mo.
Let's go back to Dylan. What is Dylan doing while the discussion between Zerum and Marcel is ongoing? Anything he'd like to do, or do we cut to the next scene?
We can cut to the next scene. I think Dylan is not really interested in talking with anyone here. Maybe except Alok.
Smoke na lang.
Smoke na lang siya.
Alok kasi is out here. It seemed like they went out.
Yeah, if that's the case, that's fine. He's not really interested in talking to anyone here.
All right.
No one, no one
Alok
of worth.
These are just commoners.
Yes.
Commoners who did not give you enough applause that you deserved from that dance battle.
Yes, definitely.
And
So they will pay.
so after sulking, what is Yusuf doing?
I guess.
I mean, you didn't know what happened, but it's probably something that happened.
Well, alam ko naman na susunod ako si John and Banzai, di ba?
Kanina, the last thing you remember was you were with them, and you saw
So,
that John started to use a knife on a mortal.
It doesn't need rock science that I think I did something when that happens. Pero di ko alam kung anong exactly. Pero I know I did something bad
Mhm.
to someone there. Is that right?
you're not sure what you did. Kasi, for example, nung time na pumunta kayo dun sa apartment, you also lost your consciousness for a bit. But the only damage that you did was to a window. You went in so passionately, or too passionately, that you broke the window.
But there's some lingering guilt. I may have done
I
terrible
can
things.
say na, no, na you do feel like there's probably something wrong that happened.
Ayun. When parang ganon, parang
Saka you did,
yes.
you also realize na, um, you're not quite sure, you can only hope na the same duration of losing your control was the same duration na, na nangyari before, na you just went through a window. Kasi that means you have just run out of there and did not do anything bad. But if you, but if, it turns out your episode is a lot longer, then definitely there must be something bad that happened.
Can I look at my cellphone clock?
Well, you didn't check the clock before you got there.
Hindi, alam ko naman siguro yung time na drive ko. No? Siguro nag-drive ako ng 30 minutes or
Ion drive, in drive. It's only been like an hour.
yeah, an
More
hour
or
and
less.
then from kumbaga yung pagpunta namin doon, how many hours na from today? Kumbaga, since we were there,
Since
at 3
participating
hour.
in everything,
Yeah.
an hour has passed.
An hour's plus, pati pagdadrive ko, bali 2 hours
2
pass.
hours.
2 hours has passed. Shit. He doesn't know what to do. Pacing siguro dun sa riverbank. And then recalling yung cure dun sa lupine thingy. Is there, the top of my head, is there parang clues? Where can I start looking for lupine blood?
It's easy enough for you to remember na probably the easiest way for you to find more is to look for someone who is also looking for a lupine, who is Rosa,
Okay.
the
I believe I
gambler
have
primogen.
I believe I have her number. Kasi nag-usap kami nung one time sa sa Prince, yung Elysium. And I will dial her. Parang in desperation and panic na rin. Kasi hindi ko na alam kung gagawin ko while pacing. And then yun lang yung nasa top of his head. So I will dial Rosa.
Let's see. You hear a female voice. It says Hernandez and Associates. Who is this speaking?
Yes. This is Yusuf Tarim. Looking for Rosa. Ano pilit niyo ulit? Ramirez? Hernandez. Looking for Rosa Hernandez.
Attorney Hernandez is currently occupied. Would you like me to leave a message?
Yes. I would like to, as an audience, please, an appointment.
Very
maybe
well.
those days.
So we contact you with this number.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
When you hear me.
Okay. He remembers Penelope's yung mantra. Calm down. Breathe. And then siguro for 30 minutes I do that, and then I uwi from Club Nox to Club Nox.
Umuwi ka na.
I breathe do the mantra on the riverbank alone for 30 minutes pa. And then we'll
Tapos
try
uwi
to
ka
go
na.
try to go home and then console to Penelope. Siya yung therapist ko.
Sa Penelope.
I will
I mean,
set the road. I did
Penelope
something bad.
could do only so much. Parang, ano na lang, she just gives you an ear na kaya niya ibigay. So we'll cut to, ano, Banzai. I'm just replying to something. Kapag ako, hindi pa ako ng minutes. Namula ko minutes.
Yeah, I had my alarm go off for meds. Take your meds, people. Take your meds.
I don't do medicine. I mean, yeah.
Hindi ko na alam kung nasaan yung vitamin ko.
I only do conventional methods.
I don't do medicine. I do drugs.
I only pray to the Lord.
That reminds
That's
me of
best
a
medicine.
doctor who told me you're sick because you don't pray enough. I'm like, what am I paying you for if that's your advice? What the fuck? I stopped going to the doctor because what the fuck?
Baka Dr. Quack yan. One like is equals to one like is one prayer.
Walang yan Banzai.
We go back to,
No, it's not okay.
to Banzai.
Iniwan tayo.
I look close up and sees you on the stairs. And Alok says, you just need some time to heal. If you need, you can bring one of the stretchers with you.
Oh.
I'll let some of my people carry him outside.
Wouldn't it be better for him to not be moved for a bit?
It is,
Won't-
but it seemed like you don't trust us to take care of him here, which is fair.
Oh. The others aren't here yet. I'll go down there and stay with them. Stay with John. Stay with him.
All right.
And Banzai just goes down, finds
just-
where John is, and sits next to him.
Yeah, you see that John is unconscious, but he does have stitches, mainly on his back. So parang nakaano siya, nakadapa. Pero half of his one side of his body is a little bit elevated. Parang ganun siguro, ganung angle siya pinahid ni the bleeding is stopped a little bit. It's not he's not gonna lose blood dangerously anymore. But you see that there are still two people back in straps dun sa ano, other side of the room. So there are still mortals there, but they don't see you or John.
There is a lot of anger in Banzai's head, and there is the temptation to grab one of the tools to like hurt one of the people there, but no, she's gonna stay there with John. She's not gonna let him leave her sight.
Okay? At this point, Zerum emerges from the hallway, back at the main hall uh, of the celebration. Are you there currently, Dylan?
Where?
In the main
On-
hall?
Yeah, I am smoking and then also drink. That's just smoking.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see, Zerum emerge from one of the doors going to the hallway deeper into the building.
Looking
Ooh,
less
do I
human.
feel that?
Well, anong itsura ni Zerum emerging from that hallway?
Zerum is like running or like speed run, or how do you like speed walking out of the place, like going to the exit while like wiping her eyes away or like tears maybe.
Blood.
Oh, blood.
Oh wait, may veil naman pala siya. Yes, she's wiping the blood off her face.
He's now clandestine.
You
If I
go-
see that, no.
um,
Go ahead, go ahead.
Do you,
Go ahead.
do you just observe ba? Do you, parang, ang tanong ko dito is, do you quickly follow or gusto mo, or parang do you see na parang mahahabol lang yung villain si Zero pag nasa labas na nitong hall?
I think Dylan will give chase when Zerum is outside already. I think Dylan knows where she'll go, so he'll take his sweet time. And then if Marcel emerges from the door as well, I will try to lock eyes with him, and I will nod my head. And do I see that Zerum was crying?
That's an awareness.
Okay, I'm good with it's an awareness. I hope I don't fuck this. One success. So I don't think so.
I don't see it through the veil, but it's very unlike her to just exit knowing na unless na alam niya ay nandito ka lang tatlo sa hall na to.
Gotcha. Yeah, that just gives Dylan reason to believe that something went wrong and it's not unordinary, and he was kind of like thinking about it as well, that something will go wrong. So he tips his head towards Marcel, giving him like a very displeased look.
Marcel did not emerge.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Zero.
If that's the case, gotcha. If that's the case, Dylan will finish his cigarette and then he will just call the bartender and will say, Give me the best. Give me the most expensive one you have, and send it over to Marcel.
I mean, there's no bar, but there's this parang buffet lang siya. Simple. I mean, the kind that,
We're in the church. We're in the church.
the kind na parang, ano lang, buffet table lang for the mortals that are here.
Okay. So, sige, never mind. No more theatrics lang. He just finished his cigar, and then he takes his sweet time to exit the church. And I think, if
Saan,
I am correct, yeah, go ahead.
saan ka abutan ni Dylan, Alice?
Dylan's car.
Sa car na.
I mean, unless Dylan like
Well,
if the car
Okay.
is like shut or like it's locked, she's just going to be like on the side,
sidewalk.
sidewalk, crouched down, curled up to herself.
You do see na paglabas mo, you do see that the three guards are bloodied outside.
Bloody.
Oh nga
Yeah.
pala si ano.
Did Yusuf attack them?
Not-
Hey,
Probably.
did I?
I'm not sure.
Shit, I'm not sure. Oh no, I have crimes against humanity.
Do I
So,
can I
sidewalk pa.
heal them or
Oh, they're dead.
if I see them? Oh, they're dead.
Wala, si Zerum yun,
that's
si Zerum yun, di ako.
plus trauma, go to the sidewalk.
Okay. Dylan, when you go outside, you also see this. They're fully bloodied, the guards that were outside before.
Oh shit. Okay. If that's the case, Dylan will pull out his gun and he will immediately go to where he thinks Zerum is, which is his car.
You see them on the sidewalk.
Bloody. Her face.
Yeah, blood. Her face, blood.
Oh, wala.
Her.
I tell her
Oh.
to move quickly towards where I am, and we'll go to the car.
Like do you call out to her or
We have the comm still, right?
what?
We still have the comms from Banzai, diba?
You do, but
Earpiece?
Do we?
you
Do we?
do, but you did not prepare that prior to going.
It's usually only Banzai and John like perpetually wearing that.
Yeah, I don't think we would be wearing that.
Baka sinoli nyo na.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we would be wearing that kasi nagkaano tayo last session. Nagkaroon
Okay.
tayo.
Gotcha. Sige, if that's the case, I'll just go to where you are.
Yeah, you see her.
You do that?
Yeah, you do that. I guess.
I grab her arm, then we immediately go to the car, and then I tell her to equip her gun or to pull out her gun.
What's going on?
Dead bodies.
She already has her gun. Why are we equipping this?
Dead bodies. Quiet. I put my finger on my finger. My finger on my lip, just to motion or telling her to be quiet. And as we move forward to the car, that's the only time I lock the doors and I tell her text Bonsai right now.
Hey, how about Yusuf? Why did you text him?
You're not here.
Fuck that guy.
Zero. That guy.
maybe he's battering the guy who did this, no?
Okay,
Zero
fine.
takes a deep breath and texts.
Okay, that's Banzai. Banzai, you will see the text in Zerum.
What's the text?
Anong message mo, Zerum?
She says we have to go. We
Ba-
need to get out now, so
Or
Banzai
if
ignores the text and instead dials another number. Banzai wants to call either
911.
her sire or Annabelle. The sire first, I suppose. That makes more sense, right?
here.
Yeah, your side. We established your sire isn't using phones.
Oh yeah, shit. I'm sure the sire has some sort of assistant, right? Some sort of go with a phone. Cause,
No, doesn't
cause
have a
we talk.
phone.
Okay, so cause I remember us talking about before that Banzai can just go to his fancy Toreador place anytime, but I guess.
Anytime yan. Pwede naman talaga anytime.
Punta ka na kayo.
I mean, he prefers not to have visitors, but you're welcome anytime. You just know na ano siya. Nag-enjoy lang siya sa kanyang single line. Nung simula nung
Does
pinakawalan ka niya.
Bronwyn has a phone, right? Bronwyn has a phone,
Yeah.
and I have the number. Banzai calls Bronwyn.
You hear Bronnan's voice. Hello. You are on loudspeaker.
It's me, Banzai, and Banzai sounds very dead and despondent on the line, and she
Ooh.
goes, "Yeah, go ahead. Sorry."
Ooh, how you been doing?
It's. I'll cut to the chase. I'd like to request the boon you owe me now.
Oh, great. What is it gonna be?
John and we just need a ride to my sire, please. Please.
Okay. Contrary to popular opinion, I do not know everyone's addresses. Can you send it to me?
Yeah, I will. We are at the Church of Set right now,
Oh, I know where that
and
is.
and my sire is at, and she gives Desmond Price's address.
Desmond Price.
Alright.
Desmond Price.
We will. You hear na parang kinausap niya sa mga tao niya. You, how fast can you get to the church? The Mormon church. No, that's too long. You, can you do it in 12? Parang nagpa-auction siya ng gano'ng kabilis. Sino pinakamabilis? and then until someone committed to uh, be there in 10.
Already sa 10 minutes?
You
Okay,
can you
so
can
someone will be there in 10.
Ako, ako isang oras ako nag-drive sa 10 minutes.
and you can and Bronwyn would kind of hear Banzai sobbing. Thank you so much.
Oh, I mean, we can probably do 5, but that's dangerous.
It doesn't matter as long as we get home.
Okay then. I don't know what the time is about. Um, what do you hear her whisper? What do you say to someone's timing?
I like this guy. I like this one.
Hang in there.
Right.
And
Right.
then you hear a silence before a very reluctant beat that she dropped the phone. And then outside the view um, of everyone, you just see Alok going outside of the church and then seeing three three of their people dead. And this is oh my. Oh, that's not good. And then he goes back in the church. Uh, Knowing that there is no reply from Banzai in text, what will Zerum do?
Um, is there also no reply from Yusuf?
Tinext mo rin ba ako?
Yeah.
Okay, I replied, done for the night. Meet you tomorrow.
After seeing that Banzai no reply, Zerum tosses the phone to Dylan's lap and just looked away.
He goes, everyone's so melodramatic tonight. Fine. You stay here. Hi. Is this your old phone?
That is the phone.
Huh? Is this an old phone?
Yeah, Cherry Barbarian.
He pockets it. He pockets it. He goes out of his car and then he walks towards where the bodies are. Can he investigate?
Oh, when you get there, you see Alok is there, and some people are already dragging the bodies away from the location. And he sees you
Gotcha.
and says, "Oh, leaving already?"
Well, your indulgence has soured some of my companions. I don't
Hmm.
know.
Well, if you want, you can still stay and do other things. I'm sure you're wanting to indulge in some other way. And you did
What
mention
I
that you
want.
wanted to talk.
Yes, I do wanted to talk. Since now you're here, first question, if it's okay to ask. Is this a common occurrence? The bodies.
No, I mean the guards. We really just have them to let us know what is happening outside. If um, any of those who are not in the know are might be trespassing, just to keep everything under the wraps. That's their job mostly.
Hmm.
But I did see that this might be the work of one of your people. I did see, who is that? The one with
Third
the
eye.
long hair, the man.
Oh, third eye.
He, I think he lost control of himself downstairs and started hurting one of your own, and then probably hurt one of our own. Well, killed him. But it's fine, we have more.
You see that Dylan is feared in his face. He's furious, but he doesn't let it show. Um, but Alex sees that there's like a eyebrow raise just a little bit. He goes, I do apologize. It is unbecoming of the people that I work with for those things to happen. Can I um, can I do any reparations?
Oh, well, not necessary for now. Uh, hardly, hardly things that we cannot repair on our own. The damage downstairs, for example, it adds to the vibe. Those people downstairs don't really have their vision. Um, and anyway, I guess the most damage that has been done is the blood that is now on my designer clothing. But I could, I do have more pairs, but I will probably need another one. Do you want me to order you one of these? I have someone who can make you one of these.
Are these very expensive tuxedos or wear?
Yeah. Kinakain ko sila.
No.
He doesn't get one.
He raises another eyebrow. This time feels like he's insulting him. He fires back and say, "Oh, yeah, I think you need better no, I don't say that. Oh, I think there's your color is green. Yellow doesn't. Yellow is fun, but it doesn't match with your eyes." And he smiles.
Ano yun?
Anyway, oh, sure.
He really called your clothes cheap and tacky. Oh my gosh, the insult.
Ang galing nun, underhanded insult yun. Ay,
Mukhang dalawang boon na ang
mukhang kailangan
Pony
mo ng
Banzai for John. Damn it.
Anong boon mo
Wait,
kay
so
John?
ano yan?
Expecting this moment. Ano?
Ay, go ahead, go lang.
Nah, I was just saying, I was expecting this moment na may patayin si Zerum or something. Ngayong episode.
Paano mo pala makikita si si Thea? Sinabi ba sa'yo? Paano makita?
The next step.
Sa mansion.
Babalik siya dun sa, sa bahay niya tomorrow.
Okay. Tapos, pwede mo na siyang bisitahin or yun lang yun, one time lang.
Parang ganun. Parang
One time
ganun.
lang. Tapos, you're out. You're not a ministry anymore.
Kaya mo na para keep it simple.
So she's
Parang
not
ganun
nice.
din, but
Hindi, I mean, wala na
it's,
siyang
I know it's weird that
community.
we don't have they don't have they don't have responsibility over
May
Zerum
pagka
anymore,
malimot,
but she can still visit them unless Marcel na paano nito. Charot.
Kala ko ba friend kayo ni Marcel before the incident, I mean. O bad blood na kayo nung umpisa pa lang.
na-establish namin yun ni Miss Vian before, kasi season 1, di ba?
So, ano yun?
Kung bad blood
We never,
first
we never established yung relationship ni Marcel tsaka ni Zero.
Yeah, you did not have that much of a relationship. I mean, mas kayo ni Thea kasi yung meron. Marcel is nice. Nice and friendly in the previous times. Na-encounter mo siya. Has always been. So parang this is a different side to him. Like you've seen a much more serious side.
Di mo pala natanong no, kung bakit hindi pa siya binabalik sa out of torpor.
So, yun.
Or recovering pa rin.
Going back. So si Alok is offering, randomly offering if you want to also, kung gusto mo magpasabay ng kanyang, pagbili. I mean, he does have good clothing that looks expensive.
Armani yun, Armani.
How much resources does this guy have? This is mababa yung resources nito.
Nasa Mormon Church sila, daming donations dyan. At least 4 yan, 4. At least 4.
Sige DM, storyteller. I retract what I say. I just look him from head to toe. Then I oblige him as he gives the number to me. I maybe say, "Oh, really? You do look good. However, I don't think the fabric looks. You do look good." And I just dropped that line. You do look good, and nothing else.
And then he just says, "Well, you don't have to worry about what happened here. Our people are taking care of it. But you do probably need to check on me. Some of your people. I think one of them is still downstairs."
He goes.
Two of them. One is already there.
Before I go downstairs, can you tell me something about our conversation? What do you think about Finland's?
They're there. They're there, just there. I don't really feel them that much, really. Maybe that's, but also maybe that's just because they're not very involved in the circles that I am currently in.
Don't insult me, Alok. I know that you think that you have an opinion about Thin Bloods.
Oh, do you? But tell me, what do you think? What do you think I think of Thin Bloods?
Well, it's not mine to say. That's why I'm asking.
If you do know that I have an opinion, well then there you go. I have an opinion. You already know that I do.
Great. Then it's not a problem if they belong, if they are inducted into Camarilla.
Not really my business, really. So if they do decide to make them a little bit more involved, why not? Is a prerogative of the prince anyway.
Might could be. It's a good answer. All right. Okay. Uh, she goes. Actually, yun na yung tanong ko eh. Yun na yung conversation ko. Oh, and one more thing. Where is Thea?
All I know is that it is with Marcel. And that is it. They're trying to, well, for the past 2 months, Marcel is making sure that Thea recovers well from the very unfortunate tragedy.
It does give me reason to does give me concern or give it reason for concern. It's been how many months? 2 months, and she's still in torpor.
Well, it really depends on how old you are.
How old is Thea?
Hmm. She's not completely an elder.
Hmm.
Hmm. Not an elder. She's not. I would say she's about probably within your range.
And that means it will only take
Right?
2 weeks or less for her torpor to be released. Why is it that she's still in torpor?
I mean, if you're asking for details about the recovery, that I do not know.
And here I thought you're the brains of all the business.
Hardly, but if you do want to ask me things about art, I am the brains of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you've told me everything that you need to know. But I do enjoy our conversation, Alok. I look forward to next time we meet. Oh, and if you find Thea, please send her my regards.
I will.
After you, I follow him towards the club.
You what?
I follow him back to the club.
Oo, makipag-meet siya kaya
You mean it's the church?
Banzai.
It's a church, yes. Okay, yes.
Okay. I mean, he does not go back in. I still making sure that the people are. Parang sila supervise itong mga nag-clean up dito.
Oh, okay. If that's the case, I say then. Well then, I will leave you to your gardening.
Wow, gardening.
Just first. Na parang, yeah, go ahead. Where do you go now?
I go to where Banzai and John
What?
is.
Okay. You descend a couple of, sets of stairs and find yourself in a room that has seen some damage. You see that on one end of the room there's two individuals in a stretcher, blindfolded with some kind of leather. And there's some damage to the wall behind them with some blood on it. You see Banzai with an unconscious Johnny with some stitches on his back.
Banzai. You don't. Dylan doesn't see Banzai's face at first though, because she's she has her face on on the side of the stretcher. You know when you have your face on like a surface and your arms are crossed and covering your face, like you're sleeping on a table or something.
Nakaano ka sa parang desk. Yung ulo mo.
Yeah, yeah.
I go. So, Yusuf did a number to this one. Here. Oh, look. What happened to him? You know what? Don't answer that.
Banzai sits up and turns to Dylan, and Dylan would see like Banzai's face covered in bloody tears, basically.
He pulls out a cigarette. Do you mind?
I don't care.
Do you want some?
No, just leave me alone. Just leave us alone.
He
Parang
goes,
gulaman yata yun.
okay, I will.
May gulaman.
I just want to make sure you're alright.
Sure.
He goes, I'm not really good in pep talk. Honestly, I don't really care what happens to both of you. But I heard from my sources that you live in a place that is not. I don't want to say squalor, but that's not appropriate to your stature. If you'd like, I can offer you to live with us. Anything that you need, I will provide.
I'll think about it. But
Hmm.
for now, we're going to my sire.
Can I pry who this sire is?
Over the table, is that Desmond Price anyone important? What do I know about my sire?
If you're saying important in the sense na may sinuhold siyang position sa camera, wala. Pero kung meron siyang reputation, probably just within the Torian words. But other than that, no. Wala siyang, he's not really involved in political things.
Banzai considers answering the question for a bit, and she licks some of the blood that's dripped on her lips and said, "That's really none of your business."
Come on. I know you're very vulnerable, and I'm in the mood to share. For instance, my sire is. I forgot the name of my sire.
Lodin's child.
No. It's what's the name of my sire again?
Di ba child siya ni Lodin? Lodin's child.
Yes.
Inaalala ko rin.
Jason. Like, where's my phone?
Jason
It's
Bourne.
Jason. Season 5. New York by Night.
Nasa New York by night siya?
Yes. Sorry. I'm holding us up. Sorry, my bad.
Jason Carl? Jason Carl ba?
Hindi.
James Rafferty.
Yeah, James Rafferty. There we go. My sire is James Rafferty. And I haven't even told him that. Even Zerum. So come on.
Now I know.
Let's-
I'm right here behind you.
Oh,
um.
oh, and
Mhm.
just to give you a little bit more information about your John and the one that he serves, Fiorenza. Fiorenza is a very significant individual, especially to barons like Victor Temple in LA. In LA. She was very tantamount to the success of Victor Temple. Not that it means anything to you, but it means that she is very influential and you do not want to cross her.
Wait. Oh, does Dylan mean Fiorenza?
Yeah, Fiorenza. Yep.
Banzai just kind of smirks, like, very, very broken smile at Dylan. Like you said, none of that matters to me. I already know I'm dead to Fiorenza for getting John hurt. I don't care about any of that. I just want John. I just want John to be well. So just go.
Well, you should care. You want to know why? Because I can intercede for you when you talk to Fiorenza. So, if you want to keep your John, have to play nice. And I'm just talking about. We're just sharing about sires. But in any case, my offer still stands. You can live with us, and I can provide for everything that you will need. You can forget about that squalor, and I can help you with Fiorenza. So when you're ready, and when he's ready, text Zerum. Yeah, I don't pry anymore.
The
I also
door,
leave like
the door opens. Um, Alok comes in and says, "Oh, um, someone in a vehicle is looking for Banzai."
Banzai quickly stands up and faces Alok and bows to him very deeply. Thank you for saving John. If I could ask for help carrying him to the car.
Of course, gestures to people who seem to be up the stairs. Uh, Four people carrying John in the stretcher.
I don't help. I leave
You
after I
son of a
say,
bitch.
look. Then I leave. I go to where Zerum is.
Hmm. Just when Dylan leaves, inuntil ni Alok doon sa baba. He says, "Charming, isn't he?"
That's one way to call him, I suppose.
Well, anytime you would like to have fun or blow up some steam, you are welcome to stop by.
You, I'll take your offer when John is better. I'm sure he would enjoy being here again without the others.
Hmm.
He will enjoy being here.
He waits for you to get out of the room so he can close the door.
Di ba
He
matatrauma
locks,
si Jan?
he locks it. Then paglabas niya.
But
leaving
John is already out, right? On a
yeah, oo,
stretcher. Yeah.
nauna
Okay.
na yung people. Yung ano, inaakit na nila na very carefully. Naabutan mo pa pag akit mo.
Okay.
And you see that you don't know who the driver is. Pero ano, it does seem na it does seem like they know what to expect kasi uh, pagkakita niya doon sa stretcher, he opens the back of the van and naka-ayos niya yung kuhan such that the stretcher could just be there spread out. And you can sit at the shotgun.
Alright, Banzai, where to?
No, Banzai doesn't ride shotgun. She stays with John
Okay.
if there's space. Yeah.
There is. So you are on your way. You see na the driver types the address to his Waze, and you're on your way to your science place. And does Dylan and Zero leave, or do you guys have anything else to do?
We leave, but I take. Do I know that she's upset?
See Zero?
Yes.
Hindi na siya.
I mean,
Less human na. She's less human.
I mean,
Is Zerum deliberately hiding?
man, she's all curled up to herself. She's crying. She's sobbing. I don't know what to say. But
So yes.
Oh,
you,
okay.
you know.
Gotcha. If that's the case, yeah, we leave here, and then we don't go back to the house. Instead, I take a drive around town, and then I go to the routes that she and I would frequent when we have like a drive-by. And then we stop at the usual spot in a cliff where we can see the lake just near our place. And I don't speak during the drive. I just let her cry or whatever. And when we reach our destination, I turn off the engine and I get out. I stand and sit on top of the hood of the car. I put out a cigarette and I just wait.
what exactly are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for you to do anything. If not, maybe if Dylan finishes his first cigarette, and he'll just drive us home. Maybe he'll just drive you home.
Yeah, if she'll just she doesn't get out of the car. She might have she might watch you get out of the car and take a smoke break, but she just stays in the car.
Okay. Okay. If that's the case, yeah, Dylan will go back to the car and drive her home.
I think there's an appropriate place where we can end this session.
Oh,
This is a sad session. A sad one. This is a sad one.
Stop the recording.